All right, everyone. This is part 2 of the 8th grade state test questions and answers. Now, if you didn't watch part 1, go. It was fun. It was very knowledge heavy. So go ahead and watch it. But you can watch this one first, obviously. So since it's just the second part of already have started, like a video that's already been started and been released, we'll just continue here because we stopped at the question number 55, and that's a question that has a graph, a linear graph. So let's see. The hypotenuses of similar triangles ABC and DFA both lie on the line K as shown below. All right, demonstrate whether the slope of line K constant between points C and D. Use the leg lengths of the triangles ABC and DFA in your answer. All right, so we can use what's called rise over run to find the slopes. I think that's what we have to do because they say slope is constant, means slope is the same. All right. So what's the slope in between points C and A? It's going to be a rise over run. So the slope of CA is a rise over run. Interestingly enough, they go like on the bottom rather than on the top. So, but still, it's still going to be a rise over run. So it's going to be 1 and 3. So 1 over 3. Slope. Maybe we have to write like AB over CB. I don't know. Slope of AF. No, slope of AD. Is also a rise over run, so it has to be DF over AF. So 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 over 6, which is also 1/3, right? And I'll also write like DF. Oh, D. You know what? I don't like messy stuff. DF over FA. Which means that the slope is constant. Slope is constant. What's wrong with me? All right. Let's see the official answer. The slope of the segments CA and BA. 1/3, 1/3. So the slope. Sorry, the slope of the line K between points C and D is constant. That's correct. All right. So we got it right. Let's see the answers of these students. Yes, the slope of line K is constant between points C and D. The slope of CA is 1/3, and the slope of AD is 2/6, which simplifies to 1/3. Very good answer, very well written, and the most important part, the handwriting is understandable. So that's the most important part, obviously. So it was easy to read. All right, so that's good. That's 2. Moving on. Oh, look at those. Look at slope, change in x over change in change in y, right? Change in x. A triangle ABC, 1/3. Oh my god. Oh my god. The slope of the line K is constant between points C and D. This is okay. This is because when you find the slope in change of y over the change of x of the triangle ABC, the slope of is 1/3, and the slope of the triangle DFA is 2/6, which can be also simplified to 1/3, meaning that the slope is the same / constant. Well, I like those arcs. They look perfect. Do you see that? They look like they were there. You know? Do you see that, Becca?
Yeah,
It's like look how good they are.
perfect.
Crazy, crazy, yeah. Two. All right. The only thing is that the way this person explains is like 6 out of 10 though. All right. Next answer. So Pythagorean theorem we can see. Okay. I'm speaking like Master Yoda. Pythagorean theorem we can see here. The explanation, the score point 2 he presented. The slope between C and D are constant because over ABC and D are same lengths. One is so annoying to read, like an unreadable handwriting. Please, please. Okay, I want to make a request to the hopefully new I want to make a request to the new upcoming, hopefully soon, Department of Education in the United States. Please make students learn how to write cursive clearly. It's an important part. Everywhere in the world, there are like notebooks that makes you learn how to do cursive writing properly, except here we don't see it here. There are books, but they're not part of the educational system here. So please, 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 whoever is in charge, make students learn how to write properly, and that would make all our lives much easier. Probably even add a couple of IQ points to everyone. Thank you. All right. Next answer. Yes, because 1/3 and 2/6 are the same thing. Do you see this?
1/3 and 2/6 are the same thing.
The same thing. The same thing. And no further explanation, no answer. Why? Constant, not constant. The question is the slope constant? Yes, because 1/3 and 2/6 are the same thing. I mean, like, not are equal, right? Or like same thing. I don't know. Little ghetto. Little ghetto. Not a lot of ghetto, a little ghetto. Okay. The graph is consistently increasing by 1/3 through ABC and DFA. I mean, yeah, but why and where and how did you find it? Interesting. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Important call. Moving on. We're gonna try to on the video that we're going to post on our channel. We're just gonna try to cut it out. All right. Moving on. Slope of line K is constant because the leg length of a triangle ABC is 3 and 1, and the leg length of the triangle DFA is 6 and 2. And how, like you see, there's no like, and how, and no conclusion. How is it connected? Sorry. How is it connected? It's not connected. You should say thank you for 1, because this is clearly like very far from the right answer. The slope is constant, rise 3 over 1. I mean, that's not that. You know, if this, again my point, look at this. If this would be written, if this would have been written in a nice cursive handwriting, that would get you 1 point out of 2. Why? Because this is close, relatively close to being somehow a little like, this is close to being right. Okay, let me retract that. If this would have been written in a nicer handwriting, that would get you a 1 point, because that's not that far from the right answer. But since it's written like, I don't know, let me remind you, this is an 8th grader writing this. An 8th grader, someone who is 12/13 years old. So, I mean, you need to learn how to write cursively, or write nice, like not nice, neater, I would say. Write neater. Actually, I think I can do a better job writing with my mouse on the screen on this PDF file than this. Yeah. So, yeah, that brings me back to my request to hopefully upcoming Department of Education, when it's going to come back, please include cursive writing in the school system. Not just to learn how to write it, but to learn how to do it neatly and nicely. Please, it will save so much time overall. It will save more time that it would take kids it would save more time to teach it to kids rather than checking that unreadable work. Yeah. Look at this. Look at how look how nicely it's written. Like how neatly. Every letter. It's not cursive, right? But look at the handwriting. Even though it's 0, yes, it is. But the slope of the line K is not constant because the slopes are different. Unfortunately, no. The slopes are the same. But, like I said, if only everyone would write it as clean as you do. All right. It brings us to our next question. The value. So the values in the table below represent the function b, which is a linear function. Function L is represented by the equation y equals 6x plus 4. Compare functions b and L. Determine which one has the greater rate of change and which one has a greater y-intercept. Explain why your answers are correct. So, Becca, for function L, right?
Mm-hmm.
So actually, let's split it. Function L. Function B. For function L, What is the slope? Well, rate of change is actually slope, so we can write. I don't know. We can write it as rate of change. Since they ask rate of change, we can. I think we should write rate of change. Rate of change is what? What is the rate of change of a function L? Do you know?
Not exactly, sir.
No. It's 6. It's the slope. It's 6. This is rate of change. This is slope. And slope is rate of change. So it's 6. What is y-intercept? It's this. It's 4. So basically we know both parts of function L, but we don't know none of the parts for the function B, so we have to find them. So let's find them. How do we find them? Step 1, find slope. Through the slope formula. So we can use any of those points. So in this case, I'm going to use 11 and 5. And then 3 minus 1. Those are y's, those are x's. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it's going to be 6 over 2, which is 3. So we just found the slope, the rate of change of b. It's 3. Now let's find the y-intercept. How do we find y-intercept? We plug in y equals some x plus b. We plug in one of the points. Let's say 1 and 5. 5 equals to, we plug in the slope that we just found, this one. And we solve for b. How? It would be 5 equals to 3 plus b. Subtract 3, and we get 2. And this is the y-intercept. That's how we find y-intercept. 2. Here. And we just have to say it. I guess both rate of change and y-intercept of function L are greater That's it. Are greater. So for one of them, I just took it from the formula. For another, I had to do 2 steps. Find the slope and then find b based on the points on the table. That's all. Let's see the answers. Slope m represents the rate of change. The slope of function L is 6, which is greater than slope 3. And the y-intercept of file L, which is greater than 2. Okay, so exactly what we just did. This is close to what I have been doing, except no split. Function L has the greater rate of change and the greater y-intercept. That's it. That's good. Function L has a greater y-intercept and a greater rate of change. Function B rate of change is unite function L's rate of change. Function B's y-intercept is 2. Wow, while, not unite. while function L's is 4. Okay. Function L has a greater rate of change because compared in function to function B. B written as BE, not as B. You see that? Where you get 3 for every 1 and the 6. Okay. Funny, but correct. Ooh, that's good handwriting. The rate of change. Okay. So 1. Why? This is so annoying to change. Oh, that's someone definitely like me who likes those arrows. I love arrows. Do you see that? Greater rate of change. Greater y-intercept. Rate of change. Y-intercept. Wow, wow, wow. Everything's right. Just wrong explanation. Got 1. Crazy. That's insane. Reasoning above. 2, 2, 2. I would have given this person a 2, to be honest. Everything's so clear, so organized. That I would give just 0 right away. I wouldn't even check. Just 0. Just that's it. I'm not reading this. I'm not breaking my eye vision to grade your work. I found the answer by looking at the difference of x was bigger because my answer correct because I.
How can you read this even? So
Yeah,
small.
small. Yeah. There we go. That I like that because there's nothing here. Just a clear 0. Function L has a higher slope and y-intercept, which is correct, but cheating. Cheetah. Cheetah, which is the new word for cheater. All right, number 57. The values of given in the table below lie in the graph of the line function. What equation represents the linear function? Becca, this is important to learn. Pay attention. Maybe we're actually gonna cut it as a separate video. So like pay close attention. This is gonna come. It's gonna be on a lot of your upcoming tests, SAT, Algebra 1, Algebra 2, Geometry. It's everywhere. You need to know how to do it. So, step 1. Find slope. Slope can be found by slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Where do you get them? You get them here. Which ones you can use? Like which one can you use? Any. Like let's say just pick a pair. Like let's say this, right? You can write them down like this if you want. It's gonna be extra writing, but it's gonna, I mean, there's a lower chance that you will make a mistake. And then you mark them as x and y, and then you put 1, 1, and here you put 2, 2. And then you plug them into this formula. So let's do it. y2, 1.75, minus y1, which is 1, over 0.5 minus 0.25, which is 0.75 over what? Over 0.25, which is 3. So you found slope. This is basically half of what you need to do, because technically you have this to fill in. Basically, it's like this. It's something with x plus something. And what we just found? We just found this. We just found slope, which is the m. Now we have to find b. How? You take one of the points, 1, like let's say this one, right? And you plug it in for x and for y into this formula, y equals mx plus b. So you get 1 equals to 3 times 0.25 plus b, and you keep the b. And then you just solve. It's easy to solve. Subtract 0.75, subtract 0.75, b, and here it's 0.25. 1 minus 0.70, and that's it. And you just found your last part. And that would be the answer. Y equals to 3x plus 0.25. That's how you do it. So, oh, I didn't write what's the name of the second step. The first step is find slope. The second step here, it's called find b. Two steps. One is done with the slope formula, and one is done through y equals mx plus b and plugging in. Make sense? Beck.
Yeah, definitely. Just
All right.
hold on, I have to write.
Go.
Yeah, you can move on, sir.
Okay. Next. Okay, so we are correct, right? And this guy is correct. And this one is correct. Use the same points. Just didn't split it, but got it right. And this one got it right. Erased a little bit here and there, but still. Ooh, just found B, but found slope correctly too. So why don't you just put it in the same formula and you'll get a 2 out of 2? Ay, ay, ay. No, but slope is correct, so you get 1 out of 2. Yeah. Slope is correct. 1 out of 2. No. Zero. Nothing. No x's, no y's. Y equals mx plus b, y equals 1/3 x. No. Unfortunately. Well, that's it. All right, so I think we're going to be done with this as our part 2. We're definitely going to go later on and continue and make a part 3, but for now that will be it. And as I asked you in the first video, as I asked you in the first part of our videos, is what did I say? I said, please don't unsubscribe. You know, everybody asks, there's more subscribers to subscribe. I asked my subscribers not to unsubscribe.